Today, class, we're going to be using measurement. We're actually going to get started in using rulers. Now, you're already used to using non-standard units, such as fingers, paper clips, toothpicks. For instance, if I wanted to measure this pencil, I could use my fingernail and say 1, 2, 3, and so on, and see how many times it takes for me to get to the end of the pencil. But today, we're going to be using a ruler. Now, with our ruler, we want to make sure that we start using inches. There's an inches side and there's a centimeter side. With the inches side, I want to make sure that that zero right over here is lining up right with the pencil, where the line reaches the pencil. Then I can see that the line is hitting the pencil, not necessarily the line at the end of the ruler, but the line of the zero. And that way I can look right here and see that the pencil's a little more than 7 inches, a lot less than 8 inches. It's between 7 and 8 inches. It's closest to 7.5 inches. So my pencil is about 7.5 inches long. Now, what happens if I'm trying to measure an item that is longer than the ruler? That would be the case with this box. If I was to take a ruler, put it up to the box, I can see that my box is clearly longer than the ruler. So, I need to measure, and I put it on the wrong side. I put it at 0 centimeters. That's all right. I want to make sure I use inches. Everyone makes mistakes, so I'm going to change that up and put it to inches. I can see that the 0 inch mark, the mark is right at the lining up with the box, and that it goes all the way over to here. Now, how many inches across is there to here? I know that there are 12 inches in a foot. 1 foot equals 12 inches. My ruler is 1 foot long, or it's also equal to 12 inches. So this right here marks my 12 inches. Now, if I wanted to find out what was left over, I could put another ruler there, or if I only have one ruler, I can mark where I left off. So I'm going to mark right here. I can put as big of a mark as I want to, and that's where I know my 12 inches stopped off. So I'm going to move my ruler. I'm going to line it back up. The 0 inches is right at the mark where the 12 inches stopped off at. And I'm going to measure how much longer I needed. I had 12 inches over here, and now how many inches do I have left over here? I measure, put the 0 inches right up against that mark, and I can see that I have, right here, 5 inches. A little teeny more than 5 inches. 12 inches plus my 5 inches. 12 plus 5 is 17. So my box is about 17 inches long. So now we know how to use the ruler properly. We start at the 0 mark. We know how to measure items that are longer than our ruler. We could measure anything that we want. Now it's your turn to explore measurement.